do maybe I Fatima almost say, and also more experience, Yama more. Her player on the ball bar, Yama 10 minutes because of prove. In Morrison, you about 25 minutes. The other boy and wild wouldn't be. If figure you the same thing, the other boy wouldn't be. Even someone who a young player, no, he performed far better than Omo. What does it? Someone from nowhere, second division or say. He played better than in Fege and in Morrison. I don't know.
Eltiano ye command ni chaman solo bomode de ni na zemra na anibra ba ye papa erese krobia to tuene be ko yere amon na list ko mo etimi enya reno na aboma ne ma da ye pretimi e de amon after mo ne to as bizan ze no pin akwa ezi anchi mu bebrebe ni si we for ne sende ne den e na agiri si ye be boa na bibia ko yere amon no so sei e na bomode di nkomo ne che.
You better second round him. So let's encourage them. No more. And when you first Nasia, you won't be a bear, and then my besa. Because we can't keep on disappointing the supporters. Me, your bum match to her. Me, new players who, but you don't supporters. Play on a bob on the pump by Jinisicako. Got a supporter, the winning bonus, a go, non confie. And your bob on air and sha. Me, don't support her more than anybody.
Eltiano ye command people na bomo de baba bi de meba na ma baba beto ansem no so etimi edi amana mo mamia bi zemen kancho ze ni bra na bi don kuto de be kan na we gia na so na nema akoye pere ama bi heba clinic ejuma ma me ne bono ya de ano edem papa ti ni ye oye be ma wade ni so a opeso pejam na mu yedu from Waisa to Beam Nation ejuma keto akra etimi ede ma no beboa na nhihye na da ye pa etimi edi ama nye no nko obesa hwe na yesi no prostate no nema de dia wa hwe na so another amount now low spec count there ya dia roman aso ya kitikiti crow na wa bomode timi aso no na baby girls no muntie anfio na abc basa obezi baby chiche ye de ya kono a abe he ba kan ko beboa na we jaw na so na bibia adeda yi kama pan so etimi da ma na asundwe etimi abafie na mi age ne ade nyina obomode yi ri fiora afi opeba onye bia ne yirobe na wetimi aso ano kama pede ama twa ya ye a anim guase pa ukoni pama kogu enima ase no ni nyina mu no ewo so hwe bibi ebeboa na yetimi aso ano na so no wanya afa hudie enye no nko yezi nei no sekese on sensem no obomode di hu dwuma eboa ma omo a ye gazo munyindu bebi no ni nyina eto etimi atwa ni nyina ma me hwe etimi ye hu dwuma kwa sekese test no escantes no oyeta no so apatrapa new site o obena apatrapa junction number ni 0243 345392 0243 345392 na 0506 460208 0506-460-208 Niambwa Nana Mandeda Yepa Etimia Farmer Sompa Sika Promotion Yapo Modern Etransia no Pibia what a full time no so no kono abwedia paimuno o akonya so befa code way na watwa gumsa na wadi star 256 star free hash star 256 star free hash mun komo no ba ko ye 5 Ghana cedi na tugum nko a obedi ni na ze tuabo dogu so na ni na dachi bi unsa be kemze za tactics ni bi nie na fa code na fato nti ye transia no pebia na odi awura ma star 256 star free hash star 256 star free hash ni aboa na na ma deda din pere ama enela jera tum enti so bia ni echi udi ya pa osika no onsa etimi aka Dawood Hospital Limited in Nemenka Enfancho Zebra Nabra be Ramo Maswe na nupa de yeribia bidwama so pa onye bi na aboa ehwe na esisi oba ko ye Dawood Mescha Maria fever wonuma to untimi didi na jeza mawa ye mremreme ni ade a kom de ya na ya eduano so ya de hia ye papa edi unya Dawood Mescha na ebetu onum o ha ni nyina Eidi if you na we down na so etimi adidi omo a na di Dawood 360 capsules na ba eno osisi yo ya sasa bronti no twetwenwa unya Dawood 360 capsules na obegia na so na dwuma de bia wo ye bia wetimi aye ni ye na waji Dawood ointment ni bi etimi aka ho oposo na oposo ye yo ya obebia yo bia rote ori afa ho obonze beboa na we jegia na so na ma koye pere ama pemfo entimi enundro ni bi na ya kwada unya ennum fie dumiensa untimi ennum bi uri wani chemo herbal shops pharmacy over the counter se beboa na ne ma de ye pretimi e de amount na Dawood Herbal Hospital faramba ina ne omo entimi enkasa 0241 24401 to 0241 24401 to na 0201 681 717 0201 681 717 na me pacho okona ndru ne kan yo den a orosi e ma sehwi eduro ni bi na sehwi eduro no ene nsamane e de bo mo ba mane ma da ye pa etimi e de mo mamu nkomo no ye de erametimi e de amana ne oro ni chema big game a eje penetimi akoso ne no nine gwan e Great Olympics e tra class sports stadium no mo eni su atrema etimi di aboani na munkomo no ene etweba no woka ene bizo pin banjo pin fiera mu kakra na ne Ghanaian league no o access na hwesere nema esietie pa league no se na asi hu no anu yese na pin pa no bomo de dijai
it's a Sompa sport because ekoyi only say yen referee na say wo mama him so na bibia fine but so far no with all the matches that we have played, I can say fine.
Etia no ye command e pimpano e pomo de 2 year fire league no na oro ni chiemo so atemana na GM jamo boedwuma Eric Alagi Dede na pimpano so ne bizanze na mo form ni adwuma ya mo yi league no mo pese mo je ana se na ho nsem no esi etia no yesi no bomo de etimeri jai.
The moment, as and when it comes, we enjoy it. For us, we don't have an interest in winning the league. The 2-year last season is one of the things we are clearly trying to avoid by league in economy and Afina. There is a share mathematics. No, we don't want to do that this season. The term is you share 17 home games now, 51 points. You share 15 now. 45, which puts us above the drop zone. Even class and winning match and I am board draw away. The home games alone is enough to keep us in the league for the 2024-2025 season. We are just enjoying the moment. Well,
Tiano command pin party jam and so bizarre in a coach Maske and so Baba Rama wabe joining more airway jumano pin pana be impact ben wanya e team no so see no bomb dear din in common chair.
Great. I mean, you don't need to be told. You can tell, you can see. And I think, with Maxwell coming in with all his experience, coupled with recruitment, among other things, I think this season, you need to stand well. Well, it's great. I mean,
Tiano ye command GM Edeman Shatema pin perfect Eric Alagi Dede apomode timereje this season timba ko monso anshasi but omo form na isi anu aye dempa Bichim United bobo kono Bismarck Kobe Mensa na ebidanza as Niema Daniel be open result na ebeba about fleet no anu edin kakra na den na ya amasanse sen aba anu yesi no nso ebomode edijai
saying that yes we are a bit happy that things are changing because as I said, that is what I want. I'm a very competitive person. I'm a result-oriented person. I want to win. It will be a disaster that you always go and lose. It's not about anything, but it doesn't motivate me. It doesn't encourage you to do more. So we have worked so hard within the players. We have spoken to them about so many things. We have even restricted them time they have to sleep. We have changed things, and after doing that, I think that we have seen much improvements.
Tiano ye komo abomodere atu ya jezampa ni time chrome boys ne da no omo abomodin etimi asansa ne ma mogiri se no aboa manema dadie da mo atfuk ebomodin awie omo san ramo pobiman eko koko trainee ni na nzo omo ebo abomo no mahwe se niema didadia Wednesday a standing game come no omo ramo hohoi na omo ni tima ye from Panda to France e dia abani ndino atfuk izamzo omo ko bibia ya Shootout omo facilities so ma be training was Shootout so natural grass ni bia omo training on natural grass so say bibia be ye ya na omo rama na aboa na bibia de dadi so no etibi edi amom ntie sa pepe eni si eti edi erum na aboa na ne ma de dadi mpeti meramanti ma me kwa be ya foreign transfer na me ne omo ni nkoma akra Michael Akumia the sports Messiah na bia aboko de
yes we dey aboko wadarama
ne ma so sheye
oh bibia de di na me ofana di fufura kanedi won Wafa Snapchat. Is your friend of Snapchat?
What then number?
There be some of a very dear video camera.
Yes, I will need trim. What are you saying?
Over Snapchat. Is this Suboso?
No, no, fancy. Yes, papa.
Over Snapchat.
Pardon me, money, car. You caught many more fancy.
I know it ain't.
Bema also
You
don't know what is going on.
You don't know
what is going on.
On a more serious note, Kate. I could have
Are they BBC?
Oh, yeah, the same tremor as the Musians.
There be.
Be I near Quachuba.
Share phone who's the Arabia Vasher.
No, so dear catcher say, it was easy, you man, yeah,
there be.
Let me see BBC.
Ọmọ ton ọmọ slot. Ket ma mo slot say football for obetimi de akọhẹ ball ni bi. Arif was untade ne de buy. E ma ne club ne be tro say de ne call. Idi. So Tamale City Troy. Ye we bi mo man kwa. Ọmọ amfa football for na call here.
Listen aba.
Mbe chirense mu papa.
We dem say fortunate.
Mbe chirense mu pa.
Is it just uhuru?
Pe.
Ene uhuru.
I'm in fan.
Sompa Sports.
I will be a child. And I am a child. It's just when I make caniche. Nana, I see Mrs. Rita Musa Echampon. Happy birthday. Mrs. Rita Musa Echampon, a guidance and counseling coordinator. Our Boise Senior High Technical School.
Oh, okay.
Mommy, happy
Boise Tech.
Happy birthday.
I can't achieve.
Oh, I said something about you.
I
don't chance. Lucy, Nana Ma Franiwa, and then birthday. Lucy, Nana Ma Franiwa, happy birthday to you. Now be a young coupon shout, Lucy. Then come. Well, or Safado chat.
Oh, okay.
And then we know Silver FM.
Production.
Silver TV media se miaka. Masum. Toxic man. Ciao. What's it? Referee Musa in the end of the dressing room.
I was there and
Sompa Sports.
The memory report was the second department on Yama delay kakra.
Yeah, much delay and never started.
Na menhwehwe mu ama NHS second department of the game never be shase no. Inyankofo bi a pe memory report na allege. So me okrobia Kumasi Asante Koroko supporters are omo attack no. Na de me tino kra je dem ze dufu ne kakra. So you do baby no was the IMC in for na back Emmanuel Dasobre. Bishop permit the media just and I just saw couldn't go to dream paraphrase in the show. So sure mo the AC no or non for so no nebe pam te say na no power can on neba be pam supporters no if your banner also couldn't go to dream ni omo ye dey e Casabona referee nye willing so be ba to again no so the AC no ti minim se nko for here omo pia na stand referee in back na wasu abre minim se mo hwe the award the other na wasu abre me say e chance ye dufu na adwen ba ni timanze na me ye ne me ma TV me be pe
Sompa Sports.
but no anema bi ko so sa wotan ni ma na anu eden pa pe me reporter amenya ene de na e kono cheze nyankofu bia e allege so me krobia Kumasi Asante Koroko supporters omoko ekuku di se adwuma de na anu eden pa di bishop de memete ye no
say ebesre se kasapa ma abato pani foto anamo na nneoma ntimi nko na bibia anya kama nyame anu ne kwani e ka se football ni se e be ha dwen kakra so ati ase ti ebesre pi ebesre pani foto anamo se ne be ya ba kumienu aya ehunu e be sesa. I mean, it's necessarily not the best, and it's only proper say nneoma say no aya ka ho asem no yen so Emma no nyensem nisi yesoso a dey have ba mo fa senyesa nye kotoko nkwa na yesa dey we water no it's become a normal among clubs and at various centers you be ball referee me league center ya ball referee yes
action be
we na ba na wa pass on ya kan asem but we would also be fair that we would extend this sort of advice to the other clubs. And no, this kind of things, so okay, so I don't know if there was a recording, but okay, almost half time now. Now you have to turn him about park, so but me sure say more video. But you see, when you have guy, I think Kotoko made an appeal for a penalty just before the half time. normally this is a referee in penalty and a one. Then again, it is all down to decisions. Obo half time no yes or corner or check a crab, but start times in the penny or Macas say Bibiana also show ntino. You see that most of these days only here for you. Sound of my but that's the Sompa sports football now. It's not bad. But let's condemn in the form of it, Charlie. You never know. Because Bontina say Obisu yes how not just say we are encouraging something which is not good. Yes. Now I am boy Abaso. He understands the game a lot better than many of these people. You know who say into an amount efata. What I say.
Yes.
So it's important, okay? It's very important. Yeah, na mon tuo mu yen dwumadi mu no.
There's a incident we na woka no.
Yeah, no more penalty.
But we na no more penalty.
Exactly. And just before half time, Kotoko wanted a penalty for this. Omo anya na no. Supporters ne bo afo a campaign for no to tournament eba park. So sorry, nipa ni bi tournament ba park se ka se pay for. Tie hu nya. Na yeah.
Sompa sports.
Nyame Ukraine. We're in Premier League ya boya. Mwana montuo ni dwumadie no. Senke ye boy homode and never betimi asesa kakra. Nanso why na ekotu sa na mo wan na ekodi sa adwuma no. Our Premier League is suffering a leadership crisis.
How?
On the address or high.
Yes.
And this is secret and you mark pacho. But you see, me train yadwa. Every Premier League center, you only put shaitan on the this.
This age man, no crepa.
You need train yadwa. Now, you better talk us to say, Anna.
Debbie.
How's that? Mokai Legon City's match, Bia. You were near Quadru referee card tie now, then some last season. Then we are a cacano. We are a product when the Nipa Medada. I'm on some passport. I'm from Bus Stadium, Dada. Near the Wilmos so Babel Charlie. I'm worried.
But I'm about
leadership crisis.
And no me
but for last match before Moshe Nations money for.
But for last match and almost money Accra Lions.
And on board draw.
And on board draw soon.
After game.
Yes.
The frustration was all over the place. They visited someone that start time school. I didn't hear. Look around, Kay. Look around. Just look around. In Satraman Koba and Mama Kadisi or Tamale. They kept quiet. Let's look around. Your leadership crisis. We do.
All issues we have better solve. We are the
leadership.
Leadership
issue.
Sompa sports.
Football near mafia. Nipa na obe patanto kwani seja. Ona catch boys no so mumu. Yes, it happens.
I mean, one problem I am.
He manager no. He is aware there could be sanctions.
Until also two
one. So mika. Until where I don't know what. Echo. Pole chine ben amekom no. Na wa firi hwa ba. Ebe ya ambulance ne fa dey pack no. Obe na nti firi hwa ba. Tunnel na no. Na onuru na yemo.
But Bishop Meba so sa kofo ne dey nya access to tunnel.
No, say your club stewards, your club security. It happens.
No,
and I'm very bad. Me problem is
me problem part is obehwe me bia ya sort refi na ye ni bi no. It's all like say bia why ya di bi obade ehunura ne so mo lose game ni no fa kwa dia so mo win.
That is the thing.
Ba say enye ne sa so.
Yeah, ne say ha no dey kan football.
I no dey kan football. Za obo game no wan ze wa kaza mo de mo nye.
Kan papa. Sure. I can't papa. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not going to lie. It's a big part of it. Refugees no one cannot cry. One person can say they are lies, like they are unable to tell the entire story. One person can't say anything. Exactly.
because the moment will be declare say this in a question what say BPR.
The guy was maybe an joking tampo, Mudi Petro, a good referees in the dressing room, and him now here come say,
yes,
okay,
come
there.
The whole situation around the Kotoko club and its noise because results are not coming. Abu clearly see I see the whole team of Kumasi Asante Kotoko in terms of
Sompa Sports.
Abu me amemete anum say no. After Henry Ansu the red card, I knew maybe their defensive shape a bit my quite a blunder. Kotoko is not even consistent with their back four in so many games. And looking at a coach who will love to build from the back, a key, the mouse say your back line no. Ubinya consistent back for Adebian, they will try and build from there. So maybe in the first thing to buy, we are lucky enough to say at West you have experienced players like Ganiyu and Mubarak. Then Imoro and our Japan consistently at least who gives a hold on one, they know the patterns where you should build from. Number 6, Ibi Agadas, Ejina Holamti Jina, you know how to even build with the midfield, anyhow I'll be utilize it. Now in this type of Kumasi Asante Kotoko no beto yen. Henry Ansu and our Nuruddin, or Mumian Nesha says picking kakra. But I know Kanu is a parties, retribution immunity lose concentration. Now they have a problem with the left back because left back no Kotoko share that ball with more consistent players. Ebi anana be ni be about 2 or 3 games and Nicola so sebusu. Ono so be kakra. No so the conchain. Then at the right back, Augustine Japan is not playing as much as or starting season in now Obono. It had as Sababishim. Now say quite or the team and none about the number 2.
Oh, no, happy your money.
So most of the training, Oko training we didn't come over training one kaka.
About do it. About do
1, 2, ke. About do jina make kaka.
I don't bra. As a man on fun if you more for no.
Yeah, wepra.
And I Ishak Fuseni.
Wepra.
Ono swipra. And the man Prince Adasabe.
A man Adasabe man. What I say? It washa. So getting the right back line to always play together, one problem, and it is the responsibility of the coach to create a system. So any wanna be beshema patterns need
Sompa Sports.
What I say? So it becomes a huge issue if usisa na patterns are not being followed. Patterns are being followed na nyoma mienu. You bet obo o constant number 4 na benya patterns are follow na perfection. And I was sana kakra perfection is so better kakra but there are signs. Therefore be able to me say yes why insist somebody still patterns na what you on here there if about winter sa. Oba mfimfia Sheriff Lamte o man no pushing na the intim aba be there abe kan even say intim Lamte Sheriff. Omo me ansa no free season na shase ni nyina no there's still not understanding between the 3 of them. And these 3, me sure say Kagadas or White said the last season never be removed to this season. Now Kagadas come home here day or mobile. If there is supposed to be a certain level of a pattern, it's supposed to be visible. For be also be adding any day, ebehu by enko. And you more so how I could create more chances. During those times, and now we more ni Christopher Net near Japan. Omokwa cutbacks or a cross, and as a quick transition, then Lamptey. Ebe na crossing Timbella on go through the middle or go through baby our opponents in the full backs more. The pass not to 2 then no because of how good his goal scoring abilities is. But this time around, the pattern has always been about get the ball to Kalu Watara nyina fa kwa na onyina nim ho ye de man na onyina ball no so bi mbra no invite om wom na cross aba se Kalu de ti pimbia na ye de na fa ye hu se full backs no so bo cross because in this particular game I hear no screens you know you know about 4 or 5 times and I was a full bass and I wingers near day. Across the ball and normal pass it, and it was not happening. So in that instance, you could talk about a little bit of pattern in how Kotoko pese or mani muhono or mobono no mobo etimidi create a lot of chances. And I believe said they are creating chances. But go no. Itiabu, you have problem with your back line, you have problem with your midfield, and you don't have perfection at our front. And very worrying the mass supporters of Mufolo club. No? And Abu at this stage, anyhow, I would do my DCT any day. Me assure, say Obia Berenimu say in a long run, no, at least can you ye ukra no the infant say nimu ye ukra no. Let's see something of a style, let's see something of a pattern, let's see something consistent with this team. At least a small sign be no be able to 20 years say yes. At least coach would do my dear and that is where Kotoko supporters are having problems. That is where Kotoko supporters are having problem. But we say so doesn't mean such a china trying after 8 matches and a coach Pamono and a coach and he say no. It is too early.
Last season time is here la mo Zebo.
No, Zebo Kotoko Zebo after match day 22.
Ana me that time is here la.
No. Zebo crash and now kana Zebo are winning 5 games. I draw 2, I lose 1.
But still na mo zo nyade.
Zebo nyade.
Odi kambe Zemo Zebo yo ba mu hu ade papa bia ni we are na result.
So nobody speaks against criticisms. Me am tianum kra me chiro criticism be a team nenye. Meboa.
Yes.
By keyword I'm used to Ohana is sack. Keyword I'm used to Ohana is sack. Any coach be one more we are devoid of criticism. Every single coach be deserves was here criticizing. And no gum na American and area. And sometimes the posture after losing games, Mesa Sisubim.
Was our confazem we aba.
Abu Mesa Sisubim.
Na mebajo. Ni mo bia nim so bi wini game na oba betro lose go betra unim say the otwo no then na wonti a o kan the posture de bia ne posture de
abu yenim how a ogum e wini game and besides me nye and then me with all due respect ogum nye me classmate and say bia madam family ni di agro but me nim
Sompa Sports
abu what the mention as no when you see body postures change you see it me no nam say no utimi hwe manim sia no say chale dey na how because no man anti when things change you know
I don't like teacher.
What did they mention as?
I don't like teacher.
What did they mention? So you look at how and the posture 60 here even after games and now the technical director is not here to cover you up. The technical director is not here to cover you up. And these are huge issues you need to do. Make man solo asem no kan you know. Me ya at some point. Whether you hate Kotoko, you don't hate Kotoko, Kotoko will still live on. We are saying Kotoko that's all.
Oh, that's all then there.
And all legends of my free moon and say Krebia will call Omo Kotoko from my free Kotoko that's all. So these things. So when you think coach no one a problem, they are struggling with a pattern, they are struggling with an identity at some part of the games and department of the game. But you need not to call for early sack. But also say James a club ni Lucy. All because your favorite is not around and you call yourself a supporter, then I believe I'm sorry to tell you, we are not a fan or a supporter.
But I remember my next 5 matches in
Sebi unya supporter.
Tizela okazi Kotoko di ni hupa. Worry.
Kotoko di ni hupa.
Next 5 matches.
Hupa.
Bako Samurai boy.
Oko Samurai boy.
Babo me diama ofie. We are calling on cities. Or Bobre Kum Chelsea ofie. We are now conquering on a heart of folk. As I what do today?
They need serious results. They need serious
Bishop
results.
Warren is he?
You hear me say?
Sompa
Next 5
Sports
matches.
Ombenya breeder kakra.
But that thing.
We can control.
That thing pow.
Ne mo ombenya breeder kakra.
Come on, me house so kakre.
Abu Accra has a fool.
Na come Hamza Isa na Ishimado na akwa aba na sese. Was Accra do goals no shepa.
Ghana Premier League, there are few players who are consistent with goal scoring. There are few players. He can get. He's in a fine form. Dina le bia meka say form your temporal by class your permanent. What I say? I don't know Hamza Isa you know. Me metima ka say a form. Say Bright J she goes na me metimi agina ka say Bright J betima shabrosa because the class is there. Why? Say ne ya ekoba na say Mbella bi say be league ni bi no Mbella beka so betima say 15 and say 1 2 3 goals I mean now ten nka say beka say we why be that class is permanent. But Hamza Isa is in, I'll pick it as
Sports.
He needs to be consistent to make it a class. And I also making sure say consistently will deliver Edema has to folk. Now has to folk to me almost say at least he striker be in the long run obey me my results. But I believe say he's doing well for them. And especially looking at the last few games in the goals now watching Abu Dhabi. These are I emphasize point accumulated goals. Points accumulated. Now them bedina abe Jude Bellingham the any no. Points accumulated. And Nubina Hamza de Mahasu.
But I realize you so I was after no game no so.
Yes.
I mean house is your goalkeeping omo mame. I highlight no na receives in a kaka.
Ayi a grow but ana onye consistent in his performances. Ayi betimi am a fantastic performance now after 2 or 3 games now he has to go back to default. Sana Richard Atta so sete. Richard Atta minim ne Richard Atta free or Mina Sharks days. Richard Atta betimi am be 2 or 3 fine games we go one game was akoye na afia sem fufura asaso akwakofa dia ba. But House of Folk one position a see a big transfer window na House of Folk should be serious looking for a goalkeeper.
Oh, but that will move.
Abu ye be a transfer window na House of Folk should they should be looking for a goalkeeper.
I know munya GD. Was is there only form na no edin.
Abu enya form na no edin sem. House of Folk should be looking for a goalkeeper.
Oh alawa.
They should alawa
for keeper mo na ba.
Abu alawa simi. Alawa wonim ne dada alawa na ono na hu ni sisi.
Oh say pra.
You see, so you can't bank your hopes on a player with injury situations. And you can't bank your hopes on players who are inconsistent. Which is Rich Monayi and Richard Atta. Want me for hopes into almost. House of Folk was solid backline. Maybe be a Makasa assembly. One munya top goalkeeper so come on. You must say that to Liga. A moment for they are lucky and they should pray that Salif Ibrahim does not get an injury. But my oh my, played Imtanga. Otanga. Hi. Abu Dhabi is underrated for Ghana Premier League. Very underrated. Who is Salif Ibrahim free on my? He has been the next Accra Folks best player. Hamza Shea goes there. By Glad no more a certain stability be a Eric so. Ewo mu ano de ma omo. And okay me off Benjamin Afutu in terms of net tackling. Anyhow will read the game, but not in terms of how a proper box to box midfielder. On say Afutu there. Ono born in a set at 25 years they was over to say to na born than it. But when it is but when you're very decent, disciplined, and he has been the silent killer for House of Folk in their midfield. And Abu the close control, ball retention level. And on the team free. Also, it's more or less House of Folk automatically ya 4-1-4-1.
Yes.
Ono kwani jina. Na fi Salif Ibrahim nyina aye dey. Just to help the attack and make sure so make create enough chances said they are winning the games. And I think House of Folk they are on the right track, but I'm very careful about conceding some scrappy goals. Now I'm finding a way to win tougher games like this. I knew say be a referee ban me adoma Wednesday.
Sompa Sports.
So the NTS are born on penalty in all of these things. But I believe House of Folk should be getting some scrappy wins. Should be trying some many away wins. Be a manabo. I know Mufi no so mobile. Then they seal games early as possible. They are playing so well. They are playing so well. It's just almost make the cabet and also day be more kase omu coach ne nya de ne pa mu coach na coach there wa djuma na de me catch us say give the coach time. Uti ha no most supporting Chelsea supporting Manchester. Also Yama Pochettino in had time. But supporting House of Folk. Coach aba onye mbo first round query was here pamono. It's the same way you make me understand. I'm here. Give coaches time and it would work. Hamza wine sound on the buy.
Coach na.
Aha. Jare na no da monka say coach ade bia monka Hamza. On say we dey mo referee coach. My House of Folk in go 2 games drought. Nagging.
Hello, Salo. Why? Men also ye ko. The aki be about to us with your mom Yambo China. You ever say Shiana? Ya to us our month, Yada Masipa and a mumbre. Now they me do it ya. Tiada mapim, the ake to us with your mom.